Oh god. Hi everybody, welcome back to Amnesia Remastered 2024 edition.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
I always wonder what that noise was. It sounds like an aeroplane going overhead.
Getting closer, somehow.
What if that was a rift opening up, and that was Tazzie's plane going through? Could you fucking imagine? I mean, do you have an explanation for that noise? I bloody don't. It's been 13, 14 years. Oh my god! Bleh. Bleh. Oh fuck. Thank God I never hide in that room, man. Don't make noise. Florian, you're a monster. I was gonna say, I hope he makes him go down that other hallway and then come up this one. Dumbass. You stupid motherfucker. Oh. It's been a while.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Where did she go?
No! I won't tell! I'll never tell you!
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
What if there is? Excuse me, bunker music works really well here. Should I click on this? Oh! Florian added the door. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a door in the main one. I could be wrong. I'm not gonna be happy to hear that later on. Oof. Oh no. Can I go down here and trigger this guy? Yeah. He has the beast's vision. Luck thereof. Oh my god. Maybe not. Mother, I'm gonna leave without you. Oh, you and Bread Grunt. Bread Grunt.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without
Too bad.
you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed.
That was a cool picture.
Fine. I promise.
Someone pissing their panties down there. Don't. Oh, I thought I got muted. Oh, never mind. Dark clouds of Winnebog rose above the forest and was silhouetted against the snow-white moon. He couldn't help feeling sad for some reason. Yeah, I just made that little ee noise when I thought I was gonna get chased by him. That was spooky. Crawling around at the speed of sound. Let's get this out of the way. It's so much darker on my screen than it is for yous. Andrew, no. He's banging his head on the wall. Somebody else was. So cozy.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
I mean, kinda, but not really. Do you come down here? I don't know if Florian updated that.
Hey! Anybody! Help!
I deserve this?
Yes.
It wasn't my fault! Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
There you go. Sir? I don't need it.
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
Sam Murray has such a cool voice.
He escaped? Where is he now?
The shadow. It's close now.
August 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Please don't come in. No, his audio's broken. I have to save and quit. I'll be back. It's just something you have to do. Oh, that's the lantern. Yeah. I could always swear there was a tinderbox in this room. I guess I am the fool. So if I grab this, presumably while that guy is still active, is that going to trigger? I want to mention something, but I don't know if I want to mention it. Is that going to trigger the downstairs kitchen grunt? Oh. Oh, I thought I saw it. I thought he just walked right in front of me or something. I can't see. Yes, we figured it out. Why are you coming this way? Well, fuck. As the French say. Sir? me. I'll hide in his room. He won't come in here. Like a bed barricade. A bedicade. A Barry bed. Barry Manilow. Who's Barry Manilow? I just know his name. You'll never catch me. Ooh. What if he comes in here? Oh god. What a son of a bitch. Oh, he's... Oh, he despawned. Yeah. I don't know where he was gonna be put. See, if you trigger that encounter, because you can't skip one, the game doesn't let you trade. That's why it happens. So I finally fully confirmed that mystery for myself. Maybe I confirmed it years ago. Huh? No grunts? I don't like that.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Alexander, you conniving, handsome devil, you. Can't believe you're gonna make me child at least 16 men off in a row. Don't. Why did I change the music? Why did I change the fucking music? I made it so much scarier. Why did he remove the spawn? That's so scary.
Whatever it takes.
Don't shout at me. And he put that guy here as well? He put him way closer to the door. Not so happy chappy. Stop breaking! What? Oh! I knew that would happen. His vision is based off movement. He will see me. Sir? Moving at orb is like pushing a star in the night sky. What is supposed to happen? The shadow is just some vengeful spirit. It's the universe catching up with itself. That scared me.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
It's really interesting to me that all the Frictionals games have all of their music is very piano heavy, but like very distinct types of piano flavor. Dark Descent's piano is like, what's the word? It feels like it's in the same room. It feels like it's being diegetically played in the area. Like if someone was up there with a big piano, like ringing out. Soma's piano is quite distant and reverby at times. Penumbra's piano is really like quite in your face, and quite melodic and harmonic. Rebirth doesn't have that much piano. Bunkers is sort of the same as Dark Descent. Alexander knew there must be a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the vitae. How much was certain? For years I thought that picture as well was a clan mask. Like someone in a white mask. But it's just the back of Alexander's head.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned. May 1839, early afternoon. It has come to my attention that there's been an accident. Daniel, my research assistant, has been trapped inside the burial chamber. All men are ordered to lift the massive stone hinder. Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. After some preparation, the workers hoisted the heavy stone with block and tackle. Daniel is delirious, and his mind is slowly recovering. I've decided to have him leave for England. It would be foolish of me to risk not just his life, but the expedition's success by keeping him here.
I have sent it and him to Brennenburg. Oh yeah? Rebirth? You fuck. Rebirth fucks up all of the Daniel lore. It's really annoying. Possibly all of the Amnesia lore. I don't think any of the Tin Hanan stuff was like well explored. I think it's a really interesting concept. I feel like if they'd have gone either way more alien or way more like cultish, then it could have been more interesting, but I wonder if you got
20th May, 1839. Those imbeciles. How dare they sacrifice my expedition to their superstition? The camp is in chaos, and they blame the orb. they won't get their hands on it. I shot one of them to put them in their place. It can't be helped. They are animals, all of them. They killed 4 men in the most gruesome way. Their skinless bodies torn apart. They say the desert took them. But I know murder when I see it. I have sent Abdullah to contact the French in Algiers.
They were turning into ghouls? Wait a second. What? Or is it just hysteria? No, but I was gonna say, I thought that was the Traveler's Locket mode, but I think it gets replaced in this by the cut journals. But I wonder if you could, like, I could really easily do it. I could just make a video of all the times I read the same notes in Dark Descent over the years to see how my voice has changed. But I mean, I know how my voice has changed because I've lived my whole life, so I know what my voice used to sound like. But yeah, it could be kind of interesting for a video. Maybe.
22nd May, 1839. That thing is after me. It's been hunting me for days, but I keep out of its trail, so I will persevere. I can see a settlement at the edge of the desert. I'm getting closer. I can see it, but it is not me. It is Abdullah. Through his eyes I see. His mind I hear. Confined to myself, I see only death, dressed in the orb's darkest shadow.
Oh, so that's the note that Daniel read, okay. So he didn't retrieve the orb to the surface. Daniel just fucking lied to us. What a cuck. What's your proudest achievement? I don't know. What do you remember?
Daniel?
Down, up, up, down.
What are you doing?
Alexander, leave me alone. Please. You're turning me on too much. Machine. 13th January 1799. The work I've put into this machine is unequal by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tame lightning crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. Shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully pixel the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of power found in a traveler's locket. Oh yeah? The wheel!
It did not land, yes.
The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this.
Hey.
Blended him just as Adonis on a milky tube in Algeria. It was just as enchanting as he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back. Oh really? I'm sorry, I'm back. Oh.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Richard Topping played the character of Daniel really, really well. For someone who isn't really interested in voice acting, he really nails that, like, young naivety. Completely just going along with everything Alexander says. Thinking that his trust is in the right place. Bless him.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
You knew that would happen. I mean, I knew that would happen, but you didn't. I was just gonna immediately, or at first, just run straight through it. But, couldn't be bothered.
8th of August,
I have
1839.
laudanum.
I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
God, just imagine Daniel and Alexander in this situation. Like, Alexander is just telling him everything that needs to be done, knowing full well what's going to happen. And he retires to his own personal quarters, wherever the fuck that is, in the chancel. Does he have a bed there? Does Alexander sleep? I don't know. He's clearly, sorry I just thought for a second, he's clearly like white in his depictions. He's very clearly blue when we see him. But bear in mind, Daniel drank the potion like 12 hours ago or something. Hasn't been very long. Now Alexander is just blue. So like, where did his body go? Maybe Alexander was slowly turning blue, but I feel like Daniel would have commented on Alexander being blue. So, I don't know. Why is he floating as well? Alexander just has the power to float. He can levitate. But yeah, just imagine that. Imagine just being Daniel and going back to the guest room and trying to sleep and wake up knowing that you're gonna have to do some awful shit. Not knowing what it is. He's thousands of miles away from home. Terrified.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
What a lot of little clicks in that file. Voice file. I wonder if it's just the tipping of the water or the crackling of the fire. He waited for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared. The red tape burst from the walls as if they began to bleed. He cried out in fear as the spectacle began to consume the blue shimmer.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Alexander says "come" so many times. It's in every flashback. So much going.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help! 3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone into this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, can I wait for this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
This is music from Rebirth, by the way, if you were curious. Plague outbreak. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport is plagued by peculiar poisonous fungi. Victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it's clear that this cripples my progress. Prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. Vitae. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Careful, Alexander. I fear for Danilo, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept us in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what a ripper did unto me. Vaccine trials. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer was definitely a success. Is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I'll have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will be fine for prisoner transport. Why am I saying sewer all of a sudden? What the fuck? Alright, don't break. Please.
I hear you breathe.
Fucking cunt. I just redid the sequence. I was about to save and quit and I clicked exit instead. I'm fucking stupid. Okay. We'll do it steady this time. I made sure to click on the body beforehand. But the prompt came up again though. Yeah, you can keep clicking it.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Yes. No, I'm not brave enough to risk it. That was awful. I hated that. I'm not a fan. The beautiful wild orchid seemed a testament to nature's strength, being able to grow inside Brandenburg. Alas, it was Alexander's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom.
Off my ass.
I'm gonna wait for my sanity to come back. I could have sworn that worked years ago. Henry Bedloe went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried. He made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or you become angry. Henry always chose the latter. I'm very much a first person. What are you? There's sanity drain down here now. What the fuck?
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returned!
How's that scripted? I wonder. Because that happens when you go up to any of the gates. It looks like a little Teriyakis, kind of. Do you see that little shadow? There's the 1 foot, 2 foot. Like a proxy. How do I do this puzzle again? There we go. Oh. Little mound of dudes on the side. That's really cool. Attention to detail. Every single one of them. Maybe it's Llama based. I really don't know how that's scripted. I'm really curious.
instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
I don't wanna. Yeah. There's never really a screen. things like this live with you always. How could you know if Henry would show up down the road, or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? I thought the rat chase music from Bunker would be a bit better fitting, but it doesn't really fit that well. But the bassoon works. Watch your step. Ooh. Let me out. No. No. Right. That's where we end this for today. It's 2 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. I'll finish this up tomorrow. I'm excited. Anyway, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.